from the station you count on for local news that matters. This is KARK 4 News at 10.
There are some loved ones that stayed back home that if they can see this, I want them to know where we are. We may never leave Little Rock. I mean, that's the way we feel about this. I mean, there's not one person we haven't come across on the street that hasn't just opened their arms, hugged us, cried with us.
10 years ago, a Central Arkansas community opened up its arms for people in desperate need of a place to live. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight at 10 o'clock. I'm Bob Clausen.
And I'm Ashley Ketz. A decade ago, Hurricane Katrina nearly wiped out much of the city of New Orleans and the Gulf Coast. And tonight, a local couple who left the Crescent City for Little Rock is sharing their story with KARK4's David Cotton. And David, they now call Little Rock their home.
Yeah, that's right, Ashley. Robert and Carol Schreier lived in New Orleans for more than 2 decades, and though that's where they thought they would retire. Unfortunately, though, Hurricane Katrina changed those plans, they say, for the best. The memories of Robert and Carol Schreier's life in New Orleans echo through their new home in Little Rock. These beads from more than 20 years of Mardi Gras parades line the walls, as do the books that they salvaged after the storm hit. Like most, the couple left everything.
When we left, we took 3 days of clothes with us and a few papers and a few books.
For the next month, they'd stay with family in Bella Vista. Then on September 29th, they return, only to find their home and all of their belongings destroyed.
The water came pouring into our part of the city, and we had about 4 feet in our house.
10 years later, these pictures still resonate.
This is one picture of where all the books were that fell off the shelf, where we just had to shovel them out.
After 15 months of picking up the pieces, they made the move to Little Rock. Since then, they've only returned to New Orleans once, and that was earlier this year.
It was just too painful to try to go back. I didn't want to see it. Yeah. This is a Fat Tuesday.
Today, the couple enjoys looking back on the good times.
All sort of costumes.
But will always remember the destruction and the storm that brought them to the natural state.
We're just glad we're here and not there.
The couple is now retired. Carol said she actually spends time with a group every month, a group of women from New Orleans. She says it's just a little slice of home. Ashley?
David, thanks very much. Arkansas launched Operation CARE in the wake of Katrina. That included medical care, employment, and transportation. Arkansas took in more than 60,000 Katrina evacuees. Texas, the only state taking in more. Meanwhile, Arkansans from the National Guard, State Police, Army Corps of Engineers, and Game and Fish Commission were dispatched to help with the relief.